All right, buddy. I'm here to talk about Boruto, man. So I want to talk about what we got this chapter, man. Chapter 79 was a massive chapter for the Boruto franchise, as for the last 3 to 4 other chapters, man. But this chapter was a massive milestone for the Boruto franchise right here, man. Because right here, Ada rewrote the fates of Boruto, the fates of Boruto and Kawaki, man. Right here, man. At this point on, everything in the entire franchise has changed. It has changed, man. Like I want to get straight into it, man. How are these fates between Kawaki and Boruto that now have been changed, have been altered, have been reversed? They have switched lives now. How does this affect Sarada, Sumire, fucking Sasuke? This shit is massive for these characters at this point. Man. So with Sarada, as we know from the chapter, legit in the chapter, she was immune to Ada's hypnotism, to her charm, to her rewriting DNA of chakra, to that extent, man. Sarada was immune to that shit. So she's the only one that we know at this point from this chapter. She's the only one that we know at this point that is not a slave to the rewriting the chakra. How would this play out for this character of Sarada, man? I'm not too sure, but it's very interesting because is she gonna go willing to go with Boruto as a rogue ninja? Who the fuck knows? Because as we know, Sarada wants to be a Hokage, and Boruto wants to resemble a part of Sasuke, which Sasuke is obviously a rogue, a shadow Hokage, as we call him, man. And these two roles right here are very different from Hokage and the Shadow Hokage. So with Sarada, will she go with Boruto? Will she be willing to throw away the title of Hokage to go with her friend Boruto? It's going to be very interesting to see how this shit plays out. Because obviously, man, at this current time, how they are right now, she might like Mitsuki attack Boruto, and we saw what Sarada said in the chapter. She was like, Mitsuki attacking Boruto, that's something's off, man. Something is very off, because we know how Mitsuki feels about Boruto. And then with Sasuke, this is a different story now, because obviously Boruto admires Sasuke, man. Sasuke is the Jiraiya to Naruto. It's the same way with Boruto. Boruto's master is Sasuke. So if Sasuke is hypnotized right now, if he has fallen to this fake illusion that Ada has put out, how will Sasuke react to it, man? Will Sasuke see straight through the bullshit? Straight through this? Will he see straight through the bullshit? Will he say, hold on, man, something is very off, something is off? Why the fuck did this? So I saw this from Naruto Explained, man. Shout out to Naruto Explained, the YouTube channel. He basically went to detail saying, when Sasuke sees Boruto wearing his headband, the one that Sasuke gave to Boruto, how will he react to it? When he sees Boruto has the actual scar, how will he react to it? When he sees Sarada protecting Boruto, how would he react to it? So by default, there are a lot of things that could trigger Sasuke's psyche into rewriting his DNA to escape the illusion. And yeah, that's a beautiful take right there from Naruto Explained, like saying, how the fuck will Sasuke react once he sees Boruto is actually the one with the scar? Because as we know from also the chapter 79, one of the Jonins, or one of the ninjas from the village, he was telling Kawaki, your scar is healed already? What happened to it? So obviously, they still know that the son of Naruto has a scar on his face, and Kawaki didn't have that scar as that ninja saw. Boruto is the one with the scar, even though they think he's the one that killed Naruto. So that's it's just a lot of shit that's gonna keep building and building and building and building, man. So right there, and with Sumire, as we also found out with Sumire, in the previous chapters, her and Sarada are the only ones immune to Ada's charm. For some reason, we still don't know, but they are the only two ones remaining the only ones that are immune to Ada's charm. And right there, as we know, Sarada is immune to this rewrite of DNA which Ada put out. So by default, we should be able to conclude that, hold up, if Sarada is immune to this shit, why the fuck would Sumire not be? It just makes sense. It would be dumb to not assume the same thing for Sumire. But obviously that's just speculatives right now. We still don't know. We're gonna have to find out next chapter, the next 3 chapters, whatever it will be, man. But yeah, this was this chapter really did set a lot of shit, man. It set up a lot of shit right here that I can't wait to see how this shit plays out, and especially with Sasuke, man. It's gonna be very exciting, man, because I truly believe we're getting a setup of Boruto versus Sasuke, student and master, right here, man. It's gonna be very intriguing. Another thing that Naruto explained said, he was like, when they face each other, how will Sasuke react to him doing a Rasengan, a banishing Rasengan, the Gale Palms, which these are all hidden techniques taught by the lineage, which are the Uzumakis and the Hyugas, which the Gale Palm fighting technique is done by the Hyuga clan, and obviously Sasuke. And when we first started reading Boruto and watching Boruto, Sasuke tells Boruto, if you're truly Naruto's son, can you do a Rasengan? If you can, I'll take you on as my student. And if you can't, then no. So that obviously right there, once he sees Boruto doing a Rasengan, it's going to start triggering his psyche into his intellect. So it's going to be very intriguing to see this shit play out, man. It's like, but will Sarada go with Boruto? Who the fuck knows, man? Will she stay and fight this battle with Ada, trying to figure out a way to dispatch this fucking chakra mismatch? Who the fuck knows, man? And with Sumire, it's obviously still too early. Man, this chapter was massive, man. It was massive. A massive chapter. But obviously that we still obviously don't know if Sasuke is immune to it or not immune to it. We still haven't seen how Sasuke is reacting right now. So we still don't know if he's in shambles right now at this moment. We're gonna have to find out later, but yeah, man. This is it for this one, and take care, man. See y'all.